glaucoma hanging on my neck. The bracelet matches a set. My brother name is Tina Dollar. Stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate. She wish I would've went exec. I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Hey, 2 sprinters to Quebec. Cherie ou et mon bec. They only giving niggas +1, so I never pull up to the Met. You know I gotta bring the set. You know I gotta bring the G block. You know I gotta bring the D block. Cause you know how sticky it get. Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey. You know how sticky it get.
Hey friends, and welcome back to another episode of Freedom Fridays. My name is adontaem for anybody that's new, and this is my journey to financial freedom. All right, so y'all, it's been a while since I've done a Freedom Friday. And so as I mentioned in like one of my other Freedom Fridays or like one of my other vlogs, I decided to take a new approach when it came to like trying to grow my YouTube channel. Like you guys know, I've been planning everything out this year, actually just in quarters. And so I decided to take Q3 off from Freedom Fridays, which I hope didn't like impact me that much or like, you know, impact you guys that actually watch it. If it did, please go down to the comment box below and let me know. Let's talk about it, okay? I decided to just take, like I said, just take another approach, and I decided to commit to that approach, which was vlogging and just letting you guys get to know me in a different capacity and, you know, just let you guys know my life. This vlog, I am going to go ahead and recap, you know, Q3, the goals that I accomplished, the goals that I didn't, and then I'm going to talk about my Q4 goals. So stay tuned. So first, we're going to talk about my Q3 goals. So as you guys know, I had a business goal, financial goal, and a personal goal. So I did get the 2 booked events. However, I did not get to build the champagne wall. As far as YouTube goes, I did post 2 times. I mean, I was posting weekly. It just wasn't 2 times. I was posting just vlogs. Sometimes I did post twice a week if I didn't have enough storage and I had to like split the vlog into 2, or if I just had more than 1 vlog. So like if you guys like want to go back and check them out, I would sometimes do a weekend vlog, and then I would also do a regular week with me as well. So, and then as far as my finance goals, like I didn't hit any of my financial goals, which is actually like really kind of bad. As I sit here and like laugh, this isn't, I hate to say it because it kind of sounds like an excuse, even though it isn't. It was my 25th birthday this quarter, and like that's literally where all my money went. There and like eating out, even though it literally says eat out less and like manage my subscriptions. I didn't manage my subscriptions. I definitely did that. But eating out like that just wasn't a thing. But that always leaves this quarter for me. As I mentioned in previous Freedom Fridays, whenever I don't hit, you know, that quarter turns into an annual goal or the next quarter goal. And since this is the last quarter, like this is it. So I'm gonna hit it. And I actually didn't do anything with the Roth or the high interest BASK, but that's actually something that I'm gonna save for once we jump into Q4. And we're gonna save that for like the action step as well. Just so now that we know like what I didn't get through in Q3, let's go ahead and jump into Q4. With my personal goals, it was staying consistent, being to the gym at 5 a.m., and learning how to handstand and like, you know, moving that into a walk. I will say I didn't do the whole handstand thing. It would be cool to learn. Like that's not something I'm just gonna like not figure out or like not learn how to do. It just unfortunately didn't happen in Q3. Even when I went to the gym, like it wasn't something that was a part of my workout routine. And if you guys go back to like my vlogs, you'll see that like a lot of the times when I made it to the gym, it was literally workout, go straight to class. And check out in my last vlogs, like you guys see that I was hitting that 5 a.m. goal and I was being to the gym at 5 a.m. I might have strolled in there a few minutes late, but I still hit that goal to be to the gym at 5. And then I'll be honest, I was halfway consistent. You know, there are some things that I dropped the ball on, and I actually am. I already have started picking those things back up to end the year off strong. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into my Q4 goals. So now with Q4 being among us, like I'm finishing the way that I'm gonna finish the year the way that I started the year. Hungry, consistent, and motivated. You know, I'm not giving myself any excuses. I'm not accepting any excuses. You know, I came into this year with a game plan. I came into this year, you know, with an action plan. You know, I knew what I wanted to get accomplished, and now is the time. You know, full gas, not holding back on anything. So a few of the things that I started doing at the beginning of the year was reading 3 books a month. I was documenting my finances. I was paying myself first, and I was holding myself accountable. Though just those 4 things alone, I'm getting back into, and I actually already started doing some of those, and I'll get into that later in the actions. I'm also going to continue to take risks. One thing that I realized, and just from, reading about people, reading from successful people, watching documentaries, listening to podcasts, just all the different things, like they take risks, all these different YouTubers, content creators, they're taking risks. So I'm going to get back into that. Another goal of mine that I have, that I put it on here, it's not on here, but it is on another separate goal list that I have, which I will make a separate video about at the end of the year. But I notice opportunity is a lot better. And that correlates directly with me not entering 2023 the way that I entered 2022. So, something's gonna have to give, and it's literally me putting my foot on the gas pedal, on my neck, wherever it gotta go. Now, while I won't be sharing all of my goals, and like how I just previously mentioned, I have another list of, full 2022 goals that I wanna have, I am gonna get into my quarter 4 goals. So first, my business goals for ACM Creatives. 3 events, 3 booked events. Let me say that. 3 paid booked events. Let me say that. After that, the AIMHIit, before the end of this year, this is the last quarter, before the end of this year, there has to be a video up, and then me already starting to structure the next one to come out sometime in 2023. And then lastly, for YouTube, I have to do 2 videos a week. I already, was staying consistent with the vlogs. Now I just have to get back into my Freedom Fridays, starting with this one. Next is going to be my financial goals, which rolled over from last quarter, but I took it up a little bit. So this at the end of this year, especially like I told you guys in a previous vlog, I just got a new job. I'm making more money now. So that means that I can invest a lot faster and a lot sooner than what I was previously, and a lot more than what I was previously able to do. So at the end of this year, $2,000 in my Roth IRA, and then $1,500 in my high interest savings account. I will go ahead and put a link right there above for you guys to go ahead and check these videos out to see, what you can learn about a high interest savings account and then a Roth IRA. And then for my personal goals, I just want to stay consistent. I realized when I'm consistent, that's when I'm the most happiest. And I realized, and I know I say that because I'm making progress. I'm getting, stuff done. I'm making growth. When I feel that shift, or when I feel, or things are happening for me positively, towards my businesses, towards my own growth, to wherever, it just makes me really happy. And that's the biggest thing, is just staying consistent. Go a little further into quarter 4. These are a few things that I plan on leaving 2022 with. And that's 2 LLCs, one for ACM Creatives, one for the AIMHIit, or I might do one as a holding company and then have one business. So, I haven't really decided all of that yet, but definitely to have 2 LLCs by the end of the year. I also want to start structuring, or I'm also going to start structuring the next AIMHIit as I just previously mentioned. After that, 2 streams of income. As I mentioned right here, I already have 1 active stream. Actually, I guess I have 2 active streams, and I'm working on a passive stream of income. That's what I'm working on. And that actually gets into my next one, which is a drop shipping profit. So I'm just gonna get into that next. But lastly, I want to impact 10 people positively by the end of this year. And if I'm being totally honest, just being in, the new position that I'm in now, the new job, the new career that I have now, I already know that has happened, just from the amount of feedback, the amount of positive feedback that I've been getting, and just the impact that I've observed that I've made on my coworkers in the past 3 weeks. It's just been amazing. So I definitely know that I've exceeded that, but I want to now go outside of that. Since I've already done it there, where else can I do it? And so that's a goal of mine as well. Now let's get into drop shipping. So this is going to be a major focus of mine this quarter, just because I can really make some serious money with this. Before, I have been looking into drop shipping actually since quarter 2. since the end of quarter 2 is when I started looking into drop shipping. And I actually found you can really profit from this. I started watching other YouTubers who weren't successful just to see what the process is like, just to see what they did different than successful drop shippers, and just different things like that. Just different tactics to take, different skills to learn for it. Just there's a whole bunch that goes into it so that you're actually successful. And so it's going to be a major focus of mine. Now, I already did a bunch of research. I already took a bunch of notes and everything like that. However, that was the end of quarter 2 going into quarter 3. So now this is about to be a refresher for me. Now, I say for drop shipping, I want to be profitable and everything like that. So I don't really have a monetary goal in mind when I say I want to be profitable. Like, it's not like I'm looking to make, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. Obviously I am, but I just don't have that in mind by the end of the year. I guess once I actually get started, I will. But yeah, I just know that I want to be profitable. I guess once I do more than break even is when I'm going to consider profitable, and then I just want to continue to scale it from there. So that's what profitable is going to be for me for or let me challenge myself a little more. Obviously it's already a challenge, but I'm going to consider it profitable once I'm consistently above, like, not breaking even, like I'm profiting, so once that's consistently happening. And so I'm not really giving myself a long time. I'm giving myself 1 quarter, and then also I'm going to drop ship on Shopify. They only have like a 1 week or 2 week free trial, so I'm really giving myself that time frame to be profitable. So yeah, however, I am going to save up an emergency fund for it, just because like drop shipping is something that I know I have the potential to make a lot of money in. So whether I'm successful or not, or profitable or not in 2 weeks or not, I'm gonna like make sure that I have an emergency fund to keep up with that profile or that account, so that way I can find out a way to generate some profit. Once I get started, this dropshipping journey will be documented. Obviously, it won't. I don't know if I'll do it as a Freedom Friday or as a vlog, but either way, it'll still be documented, because I just want to bring you guys along the way and just show you guys how it goes once I actually start this. The actions that I started taking this quarter already, I opened my Roth IRA. So I went ahead and did that. So now I can start investing that $2,000. That $2,000 into that. And one thing to keep in mind, once you open your Roth IRA and you invest your money in it, you then have to buy your stocks or invest in your index funds or mutual funds or, whatever, to start actually reaping the benefits of the Roth IRA. Just make sure you keep that in mind. That's very, very crucial, that you actually invest the money after you transfer the funds to the account. Okay? I want to make sure that everybody's clear on that, and because it's something that I had to learn, and it's something that I realized that a lot of people don't know when it comes to the Roth IRA. I went ahead and did my Roth IRA with Fidelity. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, there are a lot of other ones that you can choose from. That's just, based off of my research, just what suited me the most. And it was also one, like where I live, like, I know the area to go where you can like find them all, but just for where I'm at right now, personally, financially, and just in this area of my life, like Fidelity was just perfect for me at this time. Now, not saying that later on I won't switch. I know later on that like I have the real potential to do so, but as of now, this is where I am. Another step that I've also taken was to now that I have this new career, a new employer, I went ahead and opened my 401k with them. So they have their company or like their stocks that they're already investing in. I need to go over all of my notes and everything again as far as stocks, because it just doesn't, first glance, it just doesn't look appealing to me, but I just want to make sure I know that it's not appealing before I just go ahead and just invest all into that. I haven't done this part now. I definitely plan on doing it before next Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my high interest savings account with BASK Bank and check out, my last my Freedom Friday video. I'll find out which one it is and I'll pop it up in here. But go ahead and watch that one, and you'll see like the different APYs that them and other that bank and other banks offer compared to your commercial bank, or let me say your average bank. So as I mentioned earlier, I do have another goal list that I decided that I'm just going to share at the end of the year. Some of those on there are more so just something that I hope something that I want, some things that I want to get accomplished, just more so for myself. I did go ahead and mention some of them on here and in this video, but that's about it for now. But no, so guys, that's actually all for my Q4 goals. Obviously, like, this is my first Freedom Friday back, but I am still constantly planning them out. As you guys can see, my things to do list. I don't want to tilt the camera too much just because, like, it's all just like a little janky right now. I got it rigged up how it needs to be. But as you guys can see, part of my things to do list for the week. So some things that are on there this weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and start planning out the next Freedom Friday. So I actually took a break from my Vegas vlog part 2 to film this and get this edited. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. So thank you all so much. All right, y'all, so those are my Q4 goals. I will keep you guys, updated along the way. We will have another Freedom Friday before the end of the year is up with, an update of everything, what I got through, what I didn't. And, hopefully it's the list of what I got through is a lot longer than what I didn't this time around. But no, that's it. And I'll see you, friends. Make sure you subscribe.